Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Life grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Hello everyone.
Extra large
Citgo employee named Gregory here, back with another episode of Some Like It Hot, the international TV series where I heat beverages or foods so you don't have to. To start this episode off, I just wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping for you, a little bit of communication between yours truly and the audience. I was kind of blown away by the positive reception that I had gotten from the first episode. So I think from now on, this is going to become a weekly thing. I'm going to upload these Some Like It Hot episodes every Saturday. And we're going to see how long that goes until I inevitably burn out. For the time being, this works for me. I enjoy the pain, and this is my only surrogate for human interaction. So
we're gonna keep doing it, of course.
I think before
we get down to whatever this situation may be,
there's actually something that I want to do. I really like my paperwork hat, but I think there's something that really changes my vibe, fits the sit-go fit a little bit better, so I'll be right back. Alright, how's this looking? How we feeling on the hat? Good? Great? Wonderful? Please burn it in a fire? Leave it down in the comments below. I'm sure I will not read it. Oh, you know what? Backwards, this trucker aesthetic that I've got, I kind of feel like a real masshole, if you know what I mean. Really feel like a modern Mark Wahlberg. Really feel like performing hate crimes on Vietnamese people and then being pardoned of it and acting like it never happened. And appearing in Transformers movies. I really feel like that too. Probably that over the other thing that we don't talk about that. Marky Mark is a fucking cultural icon and the representative of every person from Massachusetts you will ever meet. And that's a promise. Alright, now that we are done all the housekeeping, all the Marky Mark jokes, I suppose we can actually get down to what this week's episode is about, which is the beverage surge. I did a little bit of research. It's like an energy drink. I don't know for sure. I don't research that much. But it is a citrus flavored soda that's from the radical late 90s, early 2000s. I have never had it prior. Apparently a lot of people went bananas to have it return. And sure enough, here in the Northeast states, it is readily available. So I figured that I would try it cold, some like it cold. And then with either the remainder of this first can or the second can found in the shoe here, I'm going to heat it up in fan favorite Keurig. Alright, let's hope this fucking doesn't explode from that intro. I feel like I look like a bro dude. I look like a very confused fraternity owner. Like I'm like partial like, oh, vintage aesthetic, and then I'm just wearing the best grandpa ever hat and just pounding fucking surges left and right. Let's try this shit out. I don't understand what all the hype is about. Have you ever tried a citrus soda before? You've tried Surge. I'm gonna be honest, I'm super disappointed. I was expecting something new with this beverage. I was expecting a Mountain Dew-esque beverage, like something that really pushes the envelope on what beverages are. This tastes like Sierra Mist. It tastes worse than Sierra Mist. You guys like Sierra Mist? You guys like Sprite? Here's its fucking deformed cousin, Surge. I don't know why people are saying it's an energy drink. I feel nowhere near energized. I feel worse. It's just store brand fucking Sierra Mist. I don't know. Really picked a good topic this week, I guess. My house, my apartment, if you would, is still very unfortunately out of mugs. So we are still repping the disaster emoji mug, the feeling happy one. I don't need to explain to you how not happy I am. Let's just fucking do this. I don't know. I think like all things, the story is almost worth more than the payoff. So today, to get this video set up, I went to the store, I bought 2 cans of Surge, and I actually bought our third item here. I bought snowballs, which is, I think, everyone's least favorite pastry product, everyone's least favorite Hostess cake of sorts. Bought those 2 items, went to the counter. The woman stared at me for multiple moments, a painful amount of time, and said, "Is that everything?" And I said, "Yes, these are the items that I want to be purchasing." And she said, "Are you sure?" And it wasn't like a, "Are you sure that this is everything today?" It's like, "Are you sure that this is what you want to go home with?" And I really had to double down and own the fact that I'm buying Surge in 2020 and that I am single-handedly keeping snowballs in production by buying the 1 package people buy per year. Alright, I switched the game up. I invested in a small stool just because I don't want to be hunched over the machine and getting in the way and really letting you experience everything I experience. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and brew ourselves some hot Surge. Alright. You know what I just noticed? The top of this says water only. It does not want you to put other beverages inside of the Keurig. With that being said, the Keurig doesn't like this. Alright, I'm gonna say that's enough. Yes, I don't put Keurig K-Cups in when I heat up my beverages. I'm not a fucking animal. Just slap the fucking brew button and let's wait. Alright, while this machine attempts to regurgitate the beverage that I unfortunately poured inside it, I was gonna say let's check mail, but there's nothing in there. I've already checked twice today. I'm not expecting any serious packages until like 2 weeks from now. The whole COVID thing has kind of shaken my delivery schedule on all packages. So instead of a mail time, I'm gonna go put my laundry in the dryer. See you in 5, everybody. I've made a horrible mistake. This isn't good. Alright, just put my laundry away, feeling refreshed, feeling kind of hyped up after the severe blow that was the original disappointment of Surge. Really ready for this. That being said, the smell is bad. I want you to picture you burned Mountain Dew. I don't know how, whether it's via hot contraption, the oven, the microwave. It smells...
It's like a pungent Mountain Dew that someone burnt to a motherfucking crisp.
Alright, so last week I had prompted you all with the question of how many ice cubes is appropriate for a scalding, burning beverage. And I really want to say that I underestimated you comedians that are in my midst. There's some real funny people that follow me and all that I do. I got 27 as an answer. I don't actually own 27 ice cubes. We have a tray of 16 ice cubes, and that's as much as I can do. Someone mentioned 1.26 ice cubes per unit, or something of that fucking statistic. I don't know. And someone also just said 3, which, I don't know. I felt like that was an appropriate amount. I don't know about you. There's 1. Count along with me here, folks, as I... 2... The smell is getting worse. Can I be honest? The scent that is emerging from the dreaded emoji cup only gets worse with time. I'm fighting these ice cubes. The scent has evolved into rust on a car. If you can picture a completely destroyed car that is rusting, and you can smell that pungent odor. That is what emerging out of our poor emoji cup. I'm gonna give it a good spin. You know, last week when I recorded the iced tea, the quarantine, I should have made that joke. I can recognize it. I apologize for not making that. Last week there was at least a little bit of hope in me. There's a little bit of pep in my step. I got nothing this week. I am completely regretting this decision of choosing Surge. Not only the cold Surge was disappointing enough, I don't picture this being the saving grace of this entire episode.
Enough chit chatter. Let's just drink the damn thing, am I right?
Alright, I didn't spit it out, but that doesn't mean it's good. I went for seconds, that doesn't mean it's good. I think not feeling happy. Important note. I think that now reading the sign that says only water for the Keurig, I think I understand why, and I think I understand why there was that kind of car smell emerging. I think I fucked up the internals of the Keurig with a carbonated beverage, especially one that is so acidic. So I think upon those first sips, I was also partially sipping the destroyed innards of my Keurig. That being said, my review is it fucking blows. Once again, I don't know what you were thinking. The Keurig is making very scary noises. I don't think that the camera is going to be able to pick up the audio emerging from it, but it's not happy with what I've done to it. Where was I? It's fucking awful. It's fucking terrible. What did you expect? I think that's going to be a reoccurring review of things here. What would you expect heating up a 1990s favorite energy / soft drink? I really walked into this sucker punch, and I can't really blame anybody here.
That's a big L that I'm going to have to hold.
No, I didn't just want to let
you guys empty-handed with just a half-assed Surge review. So what I did is I got snowballs. For those of you who are not familiar with snowballs, let me read the label here for you. It says coconut and marshmallow covered chocolate cake with creamy filling. Traditionally, these are pink. Like the outside coconut is pink. The ones that I purchased at the store today are lavender. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's to rake in summer. June, right? People like lavender. This really fits my aesthetic. My pastel e-girl aesthetic. I'll be honest, people despise these, and although I hate them a lot, I'm probably the only person who ever eats them. They suck. I don't know what really more needs to be said about them. It's just processed chocolate cake with mysterious cream filling covered in fake marshmallow and fake coconut. I think with the other one, I'm gonna throw it in the microwave. I know that microwaving marshmallows and probably microwaving this entire product is not gonna work, but I gotta make this shit entertaining somehow, right? Alright, for those of you viewing at home, what's an appropriate amount of time to microwave a snowball? Post down in the comments what the appropriate time is. I'm gonna say 6 minutes? 6 minutes seems right? All right, we are 40 seconds in, and this is the end product. All of the marshmallow and all of the coconut have melted off, leaving the most pathetic lava cake you have ever seen in your entire life. Let's try it out. For those of you watching at home, what's the appropriate amount of ice that I would use for this? Post in the comments down below. How many ice cubes for a completely irradiated mess of what used to be a snowball? Those comments. I don't even really want to try this. This is just... Alright, well... I got fleeced. I'm looking at the inside of a snowball and the cream has somehow departed via condensation? I don't really know what to do with this lavender spider web I've established. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap up a piece of cake in the fucking... Is this what I'm doing in my life? Please somebody help me. Somebody stop me from making these videos. Someone give me a reason to live that isn't this. Alright, bottoms up. It's a fucking catastrophe, but I would say it nearly saves the entire episode. Between that sick shot of it melting, like it kind of like exploding over, and I think that like, it doesn't taste bad. Like, some of y'all would pay like $9 at Domino's for this shit, and I'm paying $2.31.
I'm gonna go vomit, I'll be back.
I think as a means of... Hold on, one sec. As a means of kind of rewarding myself for this experience, I found a Baja Blast Mountain Dew at the convenience store, and I'm not gonna review it. I haven't had it in 15 years, but I am hopeful that it's going to be the thing that kind of pulls me out of this depression single-handedly. Yeah. It's exactly how I remember. It's best paired with multiple quesadillas from Taco Bell, but by itself can change my mood on a dime. I looked in the freezer for multiple hours. It didn't seem to freeze over though, because it's hot as fuck out. It's like 60 degrees.
I'm sweating up a storm. I'm in a bad mood. This whole surge debacle has left me feeling very pissed.
Upset. Well, let me tell you, man. Fucking, I have to fight the urge, the surge, if you would, to fucking throw up all over my hardwood floors. We should end off this episode correctly. I'm gonna somehow destroy this second can of Surge. It's not enough that I throw it out or pour it on the sink, throw it in recycling. Something that is this big of a disappointment and fails its guardian slash parent deserves to suffer an eternal hell. I'm gonna go figure out what that eternal hell is. If you liked this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please keep commenting. There was a comment on last week's videos by Yoni Mosher. I don't even know who that is or the identity of them. I'm gonna try to build an image in my head. I'm picturing a chiseled, ripped gentleman from Georgia, not the state, but the country. That's what I think Yoni Musher is. They recommended that I boil the beverage Moxie, which is legitimately the worst idea I've ever been handed on a silver platter. That being said, I would expect it on a future video. I tried to pick up Moxie today. Apparently it's banned. I'm lying, of course. It's not actually banned, but it should be. It is a gross beverage that I kind of like, and I picture heated up will help me end everything. I think that'll really be the straw on the camel's back that completely wipes me out of existence, the heated up Moxie. Definitely keep commenting, giving me great ideas so I don't have to come up with them. If there's any trash beverage or disgusting snack food that you think I should butcher even more by heating it up, somehow come in contact with me. I'm not going to tell you how, just do it. I was rather surprised. I actually got my first piece of fan art shown here. Thank you, individual who drew this art. I appreciate you greatly. And if you, my aspiring artist, have any art that you would like to share of me to me, I don't know, fucking text me or something. I don't fucking know. Do you guys reckon I could cut this can of Surge in half with this fake samurai sword? I perform an infernal act on this can of Surge, and that's gonna be it. I just wanted to say I love you all. Keep brushing your teeth. Stay kind. And I'll see you in another week, hopefully. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's fucking spraying everywhere, dude.